Quaid Azam Pot 288. When Wavell saw Jinnah again at 4 p.m., Field Marshal Viscount Wavell to Mr. Abel. 3 John, Private Secretary to Viceroy. We had better keep these on a file. I showed them both to Jinnah, and he seemed satisfied. Wavell signed. Top secret, verbal assurance given to Mr. Jinnah. 3rd June 1946. I have discussed with the Cabinet delegation the point about which you spoke to me this morning. The delegation cannot give you a written assurance of what its action will be in the event of the breakdown of the present negotiation, but I can give you on behalf of the delegation my personal assurance that we do not propose to make any discrimination in the treatment of either party, and that we shall go ahead with the plan laid down in our statement so far as circumstances permit. If either party accepts, but we hope that both will, as I know I can trust you, I will ask you not to make this assurance public, and simply to say to your working committee, if necessary, that you are satisfied on this point. Enclosure 2 to number 440, Office of the Cabinet Delegation, the Viceroy's House, New Delhi. It is our intention to stick to the scheme as far as possible if either party are prepared to come in and work it. We may have to make some variations in view of the actual circumstances at the time, but our intentions will be to follow out the scheme as far as we can. This note is undated and unsigned, but appears to be in the hand of Sir S. Cripps. The Muslim League Working Committee had then met on 4 June 1946, at which one of the members, Isfahani, had voiced an apprehension, quite justified, as to what would happen if the Muslim League accepted and the Congress rejected the 16 May statement. The Muslim League would then be severely criticized for having accepted something less than a Pakistan. Were the British to let them down, it was on this that the Jinnah had wanted an assurance in writing, but was yet to receive it from the Viceroy. Wavell's team, of course, was apprehensive at incurring the Congress ire if such a written assurance was given in the sought manner to the League. A meeting of the Council of All India Muslim League followed on 6 June 1946 to consider this very 16 May statement of the Cabinet Mission. After discussion, it authorized Jinnah to recognize, to negotiate with the Viceroy and take such decisions and subsequent actions as the President Jinnah deemed fit. In the same meeting, Jinnah had emphatically declared, I advise you to reject the Cripps proposal. I advise you to reject the last Shimla conference formula, but I cannot advise you to reject the British Cabinet Mission's proposal. I advise you to accept it. Of course, the League Council did just what Jinnah wanted them to do. After having accepted the Cabinet Mission's proposal, just to further reassure himself, Jinnah, in a letter to Wavell on 8 June 1946, reiterated a demand for those very assurances. The issue again was that of a parity. This is what Gina wrote, that